You want to make a positive difference in the world, but you might not be sure how you can do that. I mean, there's so many different things you can do. What's the best route to go? Well, let me tell you, in today's world of information and digital and technology, there's so many different ways that you can make a positive impact. And in this video, I'm going to share with you some different strategies you can use in order to truly make a difference in the world. Let's get right to it. The only reason you're even watching this video is because you know that you are designed for more in this life. You know that you have something that you want to give to somebody else to help them through a difficult time, to help them solve a problem, or just because you want to give what you have in order to make a positive impact on the world. And I believe that some of us are designed to support and help our family and our tight group and our social circle of friends. And I believe that some of us are meant to serve and help our community. And I believe that some of us are meant to serve the world. And the choice is really yours. Do you want to support just your community? Or do you want to support just your family? Or do you believe that you're designed to support and to serve the world? Because I believe that you can do any or all of those things. The choice is yours. And you might be saying, Brandon, I don't have a lot of financial resources to make a difference. Brandon, I don't even have a lot of time to go out into the community and help to do things at the community center or help to do a food drive or things like that because I work too much, Brandon. I have a full-time job, I have a family. How can I make a positive impact even from my home without going anywhere and without the financial resources? Well, check this out. You have a gift. You have a unique ability, something about you that you do better than everybody else around you, maybe even in your town, maybe even the state, and maybe even the world. And this gift that you have, it wasn't just given to you by mistake. And whether you're religious or spiritual or whatever, I believe that you were given this gift at birth. I believe you have a natural ability, something that only you can do to make a huge positive difference in so many people's lives. So the question is, what is this natural gift, this natural superpower and ability that you have that can make a difference for so many people? Well, let me ask you this. What is something your friends always told you you were extremely good at? Have you always been an amazing problem solver? You've been able to take anyone's issue and help them come up with a solution. That's one of my natural abilities. I'm really good at helping people solve problems. Or maybe you're the friend that all of your friends and family come to talk about their life and to ask for feedback and to even just vent about what's going on in their life. Maybe you're an incredible listener. Maybe you're really able to hear people out and understand their point of view. Maybe you're really good at math and you don't know why you're good at math, but you've just always been good at it and you're thinking to yourself, can I make a positive difference with this skill? Or even better yet, you have a unique story, something that's happened for you that might have been painful as you were going through it. But after having gone through it, you have a new skill set. You have new experience in your life that you can use to help people who are just a few years behind you, a few steps behind, a few steps away from being exactly where you are now, and you can help those people to get there. So what is special about you? And if you're saying something like, Brandon, there's really nothing special about me, that's wrong. Because you and every single individual in this world has a unique story. That's the thing. Everyone has their own different story. And your story is different from everybody else's. And what if I told you that you can use your story to impact other people's lives? And what if I told you that you can even profit through your positive impact with other people? How cool would that be? What I want you to do right now is grab a notebook and a pen and pieces of paper, whatever you have nearby. And if you're driving, just think about these things so when you stop, you can do these afterwards. But I want you to write down, what do you believe your natural ability is? What have your friends always told you you're really good at? What is it about you that you do better naturally or more talented than other people? What is it for you? And then I want you to write down, what are other things in your life that you're just really good at? Whether it's public speaking or problem solving or math like we talked about earlier. Or maybe you always see the bright side of things. You're a very positive, enthusiastic, motivational person. What is it for you? And I want you to write that down as well. And the last thing I want you to write down is, what is your unique story? What is the series of events that have led you to where you are today? Even if that story is painful. And by the way, I bet your story is painful because we've all gone through hardships in our life. We've all had bad things happen to us. And the thing is, we can let that bad story and that negative experience affect us so that we don't make impact, or we can use that story in order to help people who are going through the very same thing that we went through. So you can use that story to serve you, or you can let it hurt you. And I really hope that you choose the first option. Use that story to make a difference in the lives of other people. Because at this point, you know what you're naturally gifted at. You know what you're really good at that you might have learned to be good at. You understand your story and you're able to tell your story in a way that can help other people. And check this out. You're wondering how you can make a positive impact in the world. And if you don't have the financial resources to donate, you might not have the time to go out into your community and help out there. No problem. Because what if I told you there's a way that you can serve people every single day of your life and make an extremely positive impact on even thousands, if not millions of people? What if I told you that you have that power at the tip of your fingers? And it's probably in your hand right now. And that is your smartphone. Your smartphone allows you to get that message and take those skills and natural abilities of yours and get them out into the world. You most likely have Facebook. You most likely have YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, whatever social platform is around. While you're watching this video, you can use it to share your story and make a positive impact. And this positive impact that you make could even result in an additional stream of income for yourself, because in today's world, we are in the knowledge age. People are searching for every single day what it is that you're strong at, what it is that you're gifted at. And by the way, you might be saying, but Brandon, I'm not an expert. Like I'm not a PhD or a master in anything. But that's also wrong. Because even if you're one step ahead of somebody else, you're an expert. You're an expert to that person who's one step behind you. And what's more helpful to that person who might be overweight, or that person who might be stressed or depressed or broke financially? What's more helpful to them? Them to study someone who's a billionaire, or someone who's ripped with six-pack abs? Or someone who's only one step ahead of them, who can help take them by the hand to get the same exact result that you got? You only need to be one step ahead in front of the other person in order to make a truly transformational, positive impact. Now hold on just a minute. I just noticed that you weren't subscribed to the channel. So go down here, hit that red subscribe button, and then next to it, hit that bell. When you hit the bell, you're turning on notifications so you see all the new videos that we release on this channel every single week. Now let's get back to it. If I asked you to name some personal brands, or you might know them as influencers or role models who made a difference on you, who are those personal brands and influencers that really influenced you and impacted you positively? Think of them. Think of their faces. Think of their names. You're probably following them on Instagram and Facebook or YouTube or wherever you might be following them. And then let me say this. You are a personal brand. You are an influencer. You are someone who can take your story and your natural and your learned skills and impact people just like those influencers made an impact on you. Please understand this. There's 7 billion people on planet Earth. Even if only 1% of 1% of 1% of those people even kind of wanted to hear about your story or even kind of liked you, you're going to have millions of people who want to hear from you and who want you to share your skills and abilities and strategies. And this is the thing. We're in the digital information age. You're already a personal brand. So let me ask you this. If I went and asked all the people who know you, what kind of brand is Donald? What kind of brand is Susie? What would your friends say about you? Who is your personal brand right now? What have you defined yourself as? Because we all have that digital footprint on social medias and in the world as we know it. And now it's time to become intentional about building your personal and social brand. It's time to become intentional about how you're showing up to other people, about the value that you're delivering to other people. And I have one action step for you from this video that will help you to make a positive difference in the world. Take your smartphone, turn the camera on, put it on the selfie mode, and make a 1 to 2 to 3, maybe 5 or 10 minute video if you want to get crazy. Make a quick video telling about who you are and sharing your story, sharing the series of events that have brought you to where you are now, sharing the challenges and the obstacles and the barriers that presented themselves to you. But not just sharing that, sharing the strategies that you used in order to overcome those obstacles. Imagine the difference you can make in somebody who is just one step behind you when they play your video and they say to themselves, wow, I never realized that Susie went through the same thing that I'm going through right now. I wonder if those strategies would work for me. And then you help somebody else to improve their life. And what's that person going to do? They're going to reciprocate and they're going to help somebody else with the same thing or a different thing. And you're creating a chain of effect. And now you're creating a chain effect. You help somebody, they help somebody else, and now you're making a rapid and huge and impactful difference in the world just by sharing your story. Now, if you heard me say, take your phone, hit camera, and shoot a video, and you got freaked out, and you're like, there's no way that I'm gonna make a video of myself sharing my story, then start with something simple. Start by typing it. Type a little short story on your Facebook or Instagram saying, hey, I just want to share a bit of my story in case it helps somebody else because I'm looking to make more of a positive difference. That is going to be one of your most engaged with pieces of content that you post all year because it's raw, it's real, and it's going to help a lot of people. So again, grab your smartphone camera, type out a blog, whatever it takes, get your story out there so you can be heard. And you can take this as far as you want to. You can turn this into an additional stream of income and create products and services and maybe even a course or even coaching behind your story and the strategies that you used. Or you could simply just do this, to help other people and to make a positive difference. Now, if you're still wondering, what is my unique ability? What are my gifts? What am I good at? What is my story? How do I tell my story? Then I want you to click the first link in the description below because I want to give you a free copy of my Purpose Playbook, which will help you define what these things are for you. And I also give you a few more bonuses in there that will help you to further improve your life so that you can continue to give to others and make an even more positive impact. And until we talk again next time, continue to be better.